some fun. You only live but once, but when you're dead, you're done. So let the good times roll. Let the good times roll.
Hey people, this is Gunnut 1980 here with another firearm review. Today we are going to discuss this gun right here. Let me see if I can get a better camera angle. This is the Hipoint C9 9mm semi-automatic pistol. Alright, just gonna jump right to it. This gun, I just want to say real fast, has nothing to do with the Saturday Night Special companies, the so-called Ring of Fire companies, Phoenix, Arms, Jimenez, Jennings, Brico, Davis, Sundance. Has nothing to do with Raven, none of those companies. Hipoint is in a class by itself. This gun is so controversial. I'm not going to really get into all of that, but I'm pretty sure a lot of you know that this gun gets a bad rep all the time, and mainly because of price. You'll find a lot of guns that cost $100, $200 get bad reps from a lot of gun snobs, things of that nature. Now, I bought this gun brand new. I paid $144 brand new for this gun. Let's check the chamber in the magazine. The magazine is empty. Chamber is clear. This gun is heavy. Okay, this is a 25 ounces this gun weighs, because it's blowback and the material used, it has to be heavy. Okay, so it's not stainless steel, it's a zinc alloy similar to the Jimenez. Okay, this gun it gets a bad rap right along with its big brothers, the 40 and the 45, and also some of the carbines get bad reps, and the 380. But I'm gonna tell you right now, I put 4,000 rounds through this gun to date, and it's given me a few problems, but I'll address those, and I'll tell you what problems it is, that it gave me. But for the most part, flawless shooting. 4,000 rounds of flawless shooting. When I first bought it, it jammed a few times out of the box. What I did was I polished the feed ramp. I took the black coating off the feed ramp. Don't know if that helped. Maybe it did, maybe it didn't, but it probably was the break-in period, I'm not sure. But after that 1 or 2 trips to the range, it hasn't jammed since. Now, I've had problems with ammo, Tuller ammo, making the mag fall out halfway out the gun, and things like that. It doesn't like Tuller ammo. For those that you get this gun, don't buy Tuller ammo for it. Just skip Tuller ammo. Don't even think about buying it. It won't run right. It'll mess with the magazine. They'll do all kinds of things. Well, at least for mine it did. Alright, let's get into the discussion of the gun itself. What the ratings for this gun will be. This gun, reliability, I'll give it a 2, because, like I said, the issues that you might have in the beginning, it might jam up a few times. Also, it doesn't run right with, some people say it don't run right with the 10-round mags. Only use the mags that come with, which are the 8-rounders. I don't know, because I don't have the 10-round mags. Some people I know have them and said they do give problems. So 10-round mags are really made for the carbines, mostly, you know. So I'm going to order a 10-round mag, and I'm going to test it out. And that 1,000-round torture test is going to be kind of hard to accomplish, because I don't have any additional magazines, but I have to get around to it sooner or later. I will. So I'll give this a 2 on reliability, but it has been great since I've polished the feed ramp, and since that first break-in cycle, it has run great. Price, I give it a 2. Can't beat the price of this gun. It's 100. I'm sorry. I'll give it a 4 for price. Can't beat the price. $149 out the door. Some places you find it a little cheaper, a little more expensive. Depends. Great price. I'll give it a 4 out of a possible 4 for price. Now, concealability. You can conceal this gun. I've tried it. It can be done. It's just a little heavy. It doesn't have big dimensions to me. It's not that much of a big gun. It's heavy. It's really, really top heavy. That's it. But the concealability, I give it a 3 because it can be concealed. So out of a 3, I'll give it a 3. It has excellent concealability. Just that the weight is a little bit much for some people. But if you're a man, you wouldn't give a fuck about the weight at all. Trigger, I give it a 2. But like I said, these kind of triggers, I don't see where people get so wrapped up about the pull. There's really no trigger pull to this gun. It's just pull it, squeeze it, pull trigger. I'll give it a 2 for that. Durability, I give it a 2 out of a possible 4. Because those issues, it's holding up. It's still solid. It's still. It hasn't blown up like a lot of people say. Hipoints are known to blow up and all this other bullshit. Mine has not blown up. As you can see, it's still here. I have never sent it back to the factory yet. It's still here. So it's pretty durable. There's even a test on YouTube. You see the guys beating the shit out of this gun. Rigging it to shoot and throwing it in a bucket of mud and still shooting. So I call it the Glock of the cheap guns. Seriously, no joking. Also, on firepower, I'll give it a 2. 8 rounds of 9mm, not bad, pretty good. It could have been a little bit better, but for the size, it should have been able to hold at least 2 more rounds reliably. But it's cool. 8 rounds of 9 gets the job definitely done. Also, I want to give the takedown on this gun a 1. Very, very, very poor takedown system on this gun. I will be covering that in a separate video, so look out for that. Very, very poor. The amount of time it takes you to take this gun down, you could have, made bacon, egg, and pancakes. Seriously. The reassembly, same thing, a 1. And I will discuss that. Build quality, I give it a 2. It's built a little better than the Jimenez. More solid, more weight, more mass, more metal to it. The magazines are. You can take these apart and clean them. I'll give the mags a more quality than the Jimenez. Stamped, crimped metal, but these are damn good magazines, though. Believe it or not, these are good magazines. No rattling really. You can hear the firing pin sometimes shake around, but it's a floating firing pin, so you'll hear that. The sights are pretty decent. They're spot on. I like the orange setup and the yellow front. You see, like this polymer isn't as flashy as a lot of Glocks and all that, but you'll see like little burrs in where they made the polymer. You can see little swirl marks and things like that all over. Right here where the serial is, you can see like army men have those little plastic clippings at the end of it. There's like plastic shavings are still on it. That's kind of poorly made, but it's like a different kind of a polymer than it is from Glocks and all those other guns. Nonetheless, still strong gun. Safeties and indicators. This gun also has mag disconnect, so you cannot shoot the gun with the magazine out. Okay, it has to be in. It has one safety, which is simple up, safe, down, fire, and it has no chamber indicators on this gun, so don't look for that. There's no chamber indicators on this gun at all. It just has one safety, up, down. So that's my quick review of my Hipoint C9 9mm pistol. I get straight to the point with my reviews. If you want more information, there's other videos you're welcome to watch on here. Other people have the same gun. This is Gun Nut. I'll see y'all in the next one.